Hello everybody! How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Seems like I knocked my camera a little bit going back downstairs there. Just get it straight. Hopefully this will be a little bit better quality than the last keyboard stream we did. I was trying to find a tool. Hello. Oh, Spooky is here. Hello, Spooky. Hi, my buddy. I hope you're doing alright. Spooky says, oh my god, I don't think I showed you yet what I got for Christmas. Actually, wait, never mind, I did. Oh, the GG plush. I just checked. It's my GG plush. Didn't show you yet. You sound different? Do I sound different? Could it be because I've got a new mic? Oh my god, I'll try and show you. There it is. Sorry for my, mess in the corner there. Just a little bit of girl mess, as you do. But yeah, no, I've got this wonderful HyperX microphone. Now, the settings today are going to be a little bit different, considering that I'm doing a keyboard stream, so I'll want you to be able to hear. I want you to be able to hear what I'm doing with the keyboard, as in all the lovely noises. Autumn is here as well. Hello, Autumn! I hope you're doing well as well, my friend. I actually think I have the same mic as Spooky as well. Spooky said it's because of the mic. I know that feels... when it comes to really satisfying when you get a new mic, yeah it is. So I don't know if this is a keycap puller or what the hell this does. Does this pull them? Oh my god, it does. It's kind of a weird, spindly one though. Well, today we're going to be working on this board here, which is the GMMK 200% keyboard. We both have the rainbow one. Yeah, so I downloaded software to be able to actually change the colour. I downloaded this HyperX software stuff to actually try and change the colour of it. But yeah, when I downloaded it, it kind of got stuck. Kind of got a little bit stuck, and it wouldn't actually download the software that I was trying to download. And yeah, it got a little bit fucked. So it didn't actually work, and I googled it, and a bunch of other people were having the same problem. Apparently HyperX were telling them to go and download it on a different PC and then plug it back into yours, and I'm like, that's all very well and good and everything, but I don't actually have a spare PC. So I don't know what they really want me to do about that. I'm unplugging this just while we're going to work on it. Considering that yeah, we're working on it. You see, I've got keycaps somewhere. And I've got a really good tool for pulling caps somewhere. Just let me be right back, fellas and ladies, and let me see if I can't find that, because it would make my life a lot easier here and save my nails and everything. So I'll just be right back if I can find that. Give me 2 minutes. oh my god guys, with a mad dash up to my wardrobe to find this. So this is a box of like all odd kind of keycaps, but it has the most important thing that I've been looking for all day, which is this, which is my keycap puller. So this, I don't know who she is or really what she's for, but yeah, we have her. We'll just put her over there for now though. She's a bit useless. This is the real golden weapon here. Spooky says, I actually use this app called Single RGB, which not only changes the colours on the mic, but can basically change the colour on anything that's connected to your PC, such as your keyboard, mouse, and also the RGB on the fans. Oh, okay, that could be good for me because I've also got a rogue fan that likes to be rainbow spiral that I can't turn off as well. Lexi is here as well. Hi Lexi, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone had a good Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas to you all. Spooky just complimenting my mic there. Yes, so I think it would be appropriate to do a little like audio test actually. So obviously this isn't plugged in, but I can give you a test on what it sounds like. So that's how it sounds, just like as is. And these are the Glorious, what do they call the reds? Fox? Do they call them the Glorious Fox switch? So that's what we're currently going with right now. Just came standard with the GMMK too. Spooky says, well, we can hear the keyboard. I'm sorry if it was too loud. It's been a little bit difficult to get the audio levels right actually. Oh, sorry, just flinging my caps there. What I'm putting them into here, I'll be very careful with this when I show you it. It's just a bowl full of soapy water, just to give my keycaps a good little wash there. Lexi says, definitely had a good Christmas, yay! Got some Harry Potter stuff, and ironically I got Harry Potter themed keycaps and watched Wonka yesterday. Alright, the keycaps need to go in my Discord now. I need to see those immediately. And also, what did you think of Wonka? Because I absolutely loved Wonka. You see how much quicker and easier this is with this little gadge? So how it works basically is keycaps, usually they look something like this. And the way that this little gadget works, if I can show you the sides, it kind of has these little teeth on the edge, and once you push them over the top, it just clicks in like that and you can remove the cap very easily. Spooky says, oh Raz, man, you have no idea how badly I want to clean my keyboard. So badly, and in the inner parts. Well, it's actually not that bad to take them apart and get to them. This one is going to be a little bit disgusting just because I haven't cleaned it in a couple of weeks, so it might be a little bit grim. Sorry about that. We get a lot of cat hair in this house because I'm Yuki. Lexi says it was definitely good. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Lexi. I have to say I really did rate Wonka. I thought it was fantastic. So I'll try and get these off as fast as we can, because obviously I have quite a lot of work to do on this board today. We'll be removing all the caps and then replacing all the switches. So actually I'll show you the switches that we're going to be using now, which are the Glorious Lynx switches. If anybody's interested, you can see all of the info just there, maybe, if it's not too grainy. So hopefully this will all work out. I just want to see if I can actually remove these with my tweezers, because I don't actually have a switch puller just yet. You should just be able to grab them with this, something like this. I don't think that this little guy would work, no, because it's a caterpillar. Can't tell if that's pulling the whole switch or just the top casing there. know, that feels very like... That one feels very jammed in. Let me try with these. Hello, Jules! Ooh, Lexi says posted the keycaps in disc. Speaking of which, there's a bit of hair in my keyboard. Disgusting. Yeah, I'm stuck. I don't have the tools. Don't want to ruin my nice keyboard here. I think that it is coming out though. Why is it not coming out? Is this... I'm sure this is a hot swappable port that I've bought here, but I'm starting to second guess myself, unless it's just the fact that I don't have the right tools for this jobby, which it could be. Because I don't have a switch puller, I've just got fucking tweezers. Oh, there we go, she's out. Okay, well, that was a little bit difficult to get her out, but yeah, here we have... Yeah, hello Jules! Sorry, I was a little bit distracted there because I was like worried that I couldn't get these switches out of my board, but we yanked and we got her out. So these switches I don't really care about anyway. They are the standard Glorious Fox switch, which is the Glorious version of the Cherry MX as far as I can tell. Don't know if you can hear that. That's what they sound like, if you were curious. Yeah, I'm not sure what we'll do with these, to be honest. Maybe I'll get like a little tin to put them in. Here, we can use this to put them in. It's a bit dirty, so don't judge me for that tin lid. Alright. Alright then. We'll carry on pulling caps then. And we'll do that part later. Trouble is, I really don't want to damage my fucking board because it's such a beautiful case. This case is absolutely perfect. It's like very flat profile. Well, there is a little bit of dirt on it, sorry. We are going to clean it today though. But you can see there's not much extra space on it. It's a very heavy aluminium case by Glorious. I'll just turn it around and show you the bag, which is a little bit dirty as well. But like I say, we are going to clean this girly up today. So I guess for now we'll just carry on pulling the caps. Oops. I was just worried that the switches were going to be like soldered in. Even though like I was 99% sure that when I bought this board I'm like, yes, it has to be hot swappable. But you know when you just panic when you can't get them out. That is my own fault for not having the tools and being a peasant, but whatever. I kind of think I might put, instead of Undertale, we might just have a little bit of, I don't know, other music. Nesania is also here. Hello, cousin Mai. I hope you're doing well. In fact, I happen to know that you are like mid at the moment. So I was just playing V-Rising with you moments before the stream, which, by the way, very fun game. Cheeky little vampire game. I was just worried there because I was thinking that, like, maybe the board that I have wasn't hot swappable. Because I couldn't get the switch out. But, to be fair, I don't have a switch puller. I've only got these. Tweezers, so it was a bit... Yeah, it's a bit janked. But it'll work, we'll get it there. Ooh, I just hate pulling the space bar. Oh, it's dirty under there. Oh, there's crumbs under there. Oh no, one of the crumbs has gone into my bracket. Have to be careful not to do a fucking nose reveal here. Oh, there's crumbs in my bracket, fellas. That's not good. Nisania says, oh yeah, switches are a pain to get out sometimes. That's gonna be painful to use. Yeah, I'm aware. But, you know what? I didn't think too hard about it, and maybe I should have thought harder, but it's okay, we'll get there. I'll just have to be patient and gentle with this. I'm sure I'll get the swing of it, because you kind of learn pretty quickly with it how, like, aggressive you can and can't be. Got my little bowl of just dish soap and water. A little bit of dish soap, not a bit of water. Of the, well, it was warm variety, but now it's cold. Well, we'll just let those sit in there for a little bit, and then we'll rinse them out with a sieve whenever we come to putting the new switches into this board. Now, I don't want this stream to go too long, so, you know, it is what it is, but it's just a nice kind of relaxing ASMR, yeah, keyboard ASMR stream. I should have put the ASMR tag. Alright, we're nearly ready to start working on getting these switches out of here, but I think it's probably a better idea if I give it an overall brush off first, so let's do that. Saturated in there. There we are. I'm ready for their nice little barfie. Alright, now it's time to suffer with these. Actually, no, I was going to brush some of this crap off the keyboard first, wasn't I? So, I guess my method is kind of like vertically just give it a good little brush there. Get any large pieces of debris out. You see, there's quite a bit of my cat in here, sadly. You guys don't need to see all that. Alright, now I think we can start suffering with these switches now here. I don't think that quite all of them are going to play nicely. I'm not sure what the best method will be for this. Because the ones with the brackets are going to be extremely... Maybe we do those last. Just immediately give up. Fuck it, stream's over. Bye everybody, I tried. What do you normally use for this and how does it work? Is it a bit like the cap puller?
Forget facts, forget logic, forget everything that seems real. Just trust, believe.
These ones are all pretty in there, I'm just gonna say. I do not want to spoil my aluminium. See, I'm not really bothered about the switches, but it's more to do with the thing that they sit into. I think it's called the PCB. I have to be so careful not to put them in that fucking bowl. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna move the bowl. Oh, where do I put the bowl there? Should I put the bowl in the kitchen? I think that might be a wise idea. I'll be right. there is definitely a knack to this, and I will get it, but it might take me a little minute to like understand quite what the move is that you need to do for this. That's like reasonable. It's alright. As long as I can get the bracketed ones out, then it'll be alright. Yeah, this could take a while. Oh, by the way, Lexi, those keycaps look fantastic. My cousin actually sent me some artisan ones for my mini cat, which is just actually, I can show you because it's right here. In fact, I'll plug it in as well just to show the epic lighting effects on it. This is my other keyboard, my mini cat 64. It does have the little cat on the top here. In fact, if I unplug it, you'll be able to see that a little bit better. And my cousin sent me some little fun little keycaps for this board, which we'll be looking at tomorrow, because, well, hopefully tomorrow the things I need for this board will arrive. So yeah, we'll be taking a closer look at this board tomorrow, but that is my Minicat 64 with flamingo switches and Akko Sakura keycaps. Yes. Mochi says, I sent you the link to the Signal RGB. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I remember that keyboard. Yeah, we built that last year. Lexi says, whoa, yeah, it's a cool little board. I absolutely love that one. The only trouble is it doesn't have this F row, F1, 2, 3, 4 to 11. And I need that for a lot of games that I play, so that's why I built this one. Definitely not because I'm addicted to keyboards. It was absolutely a necessity that I built this keyboard. I really don't want to damage this nice base because this board was quite expensive, so I'm just going to have to be quite delicate with this process. She says things make scary like snapping noises. Okay. Yep. You see, they do come out. It just takes a little bit of like scary finagling. It's a little bit scary actually. Lexi says the funny thing is when my aunt gifted me it, I guess she didn't realise I don't have a keyboard to put them in. Aw, well now's your excuse to get a PC set up, Lexi. You gotta be like, well it's Granny's fault because, oh sorry, it's my auntie's fault because, you know, she's the one who got me the keycaps. Well no, I've got it. You've got to buy me a keyboard next year. And then a PC the next year, because then you'll have a keyboard, right? With no PC. So then they have to get you the keyboard. You guys can't see the bit that I'm working on. What if I push it over here? You guys see? Sorry about that. Lexi says, yeah, definitely need to get a full-on PC now. Yeah, for sure. Come and get on Minecraft with me and Spooky. She says I got a new Bluetooth headphones for Christmas. For some reason my PC does not like using Bluetooth. Oh. Very likely the Windows you're using, because you're reusing the same Windows on your new PC you used for that old one. Yeah, I haven't changed from Windows 10 myself. I can't tell you why. I'm just gonna give this a thorough clean as we go as well. Oh god, it's already been an hour and I've done like 4 switches, right, okay. We need to get some momentum on this, guys. I don't know why some of these like come out way more easily than the other ones. Ooh. Don't want to scratch the aluminium is the issue here. I'm not entirely sure if I'll want to reuse these switches again. Just, they're a bit basic. I bet if you do this a lot, you're gonna end up with millions of cherry switches. Like the standard ones. Spooky says, it seems the Windows I'm using on my PC doesn't want to use the Bluetooth drivers. That's infuriating. You could always ask your friend who seems to be like PC savvy to help you with that though. They might know what the issue is. Oh! Some of them don't want to come out of there very much at all. This one should be... Oh no. I was gonna say that one looks easy, but I was lying. None of them really particularly want to come out. No, pinhead. I'm just hoping that I'm not like bending anything. It shouldn't be bending. You know what I mean? Spooky said, my parents had a friend who's been working on a PC for a long time too, actually. He installed new Bluetooth drivers on my PC. And for some reason when I put my headphones in, they stopped working until I take them off. That's really bizarre. You could maybe uninstall the drivers that you put if they're breaking stuff. Good lord. This is gonna take the piss. We'll see how far we get on this board tonight, guys. So I don't want to be streaming for way too long. I was thinking maybe 2 hours. Something like that. Like, miraculously the pins aren't getting bent on these switches as I'm yanking them out. I don't know how, but I'm not gonna complain. looking good though. We almost have the first row, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one of 6, so 5 more rows to go after these guys come out. See, some of them are like quite amenable. Some of them are not. Oh! We lost one. Oh! I have no idea where that one went. Guys, it's raining switches. Do y'all see where that one went? What's here? It's just straight up disappearing. It's quite hard for me to figure out like the angles that I can actually physically work out and where you can see it, but I think this works. I think I've found a way that kind of semi-works, everybody. So I'm using this angle of wide tweezer to kind of drive in and pry up, and then I go in with the snippy tweezers to hold it, and then I go in with the other side with the angle. That seems to be working for us, at least for the moment. So, and all I've got here is just some generic screen cleaner, because, well, I figured that would work. Just damp on a little piece of tissue. Obviously I'm not looking to let the tissue get crumbled like it is a bit frayed there. We'll get a nice new one out. Oh, you guys can see it all the way over there. I guess I don't really want to show myself at all, if I can help it. Spooky says, what I like about this music, by the way, it kind of brings me vibes of whenever I go skiing on the mountains. Ooh, that is a good vibe. I can see why it does that. I miss skiing. I haven't been skiing since I was a teenager. It was cool. You see, now that I've gotten kind of used to my peasant tools, oh. Oh, I think it's alright. Maybe I can use this one as well, instead of the pointy one. Ow. You see, some of them are just popping out like nobody's business, and then some of them are like, oh, actually, I don't want to leave the keyboard. Actually, I've been here for a year and it's been very nice. I've pressed every day. Okay, that was weird. I did actually hurt my little finger there a little bit. Poor little finger. Spooky says, I wish to do snowboarding. It's hard though, because you got your legs strapped in, so if anything goes wrong, then you're kind of messed up like from the get-go, aren't you? Although with skis it can go wrong as well. It's one of the most dangerous like little sport thingies that you can do, isn't it? And if you think about it, it's kind of mad, just like, oh, let's strap on these like weird massive flipper thingies to our feet and then just like go yeet yourself off a cliff basically. In the snow no less. But it is fun. Spooky says, I know, right? like the vibes when it comes to seeing the view as well. The misty sky. Well, the last time I went skiing was actually in a fake, like, indoor skiing. They have like a bunch of stuff. They have like BMX and all kinds of like extreme sport indoor thingies. But I went when I was a kid to like Andorra and France and things. I don't really have much memory because I was only little. But it was lovely. Alright, so I'm just dusting down the switch ports, which do have some debris. So I just want to get rid of as much of that as we can. So I'm just using a very fluffy old brush that I stole from school probably a decade ago. And then just a little dusting of this screen cleaner. And then we are just gently rubbing the PCB, I think it's called, to remove any little stains or any mucky yucky that's in there. See a bit of makeup there, got one in somehow. I do have some Q-tips upstairs actually, which could be good for this as well. But I mean, the tissue's working just fine as well. Just obviously, with cotton you don't have to worry about the tissue sort of fraying on you, like it has started to as well. So yeah, I'd say we're about a quarter of the way through this board now. I think it's gotten to the bit where you guys can't actually see it, so I'll just move it along there. So I'm just going for this like sort of pronging, double pronged angled approach here, using leverage. But it is kind of like, the switches are not very happy with this, to be honest. Some of them might not be reusable, which is, I don't really care, because I don't really want those switches in any board anyway. So I'm not being like particularly careful. If I really cared, I would have gotten a switch thingy, like a switch, what are they called? Switch removers? Like a proper tool for doing this, basically. And I would have waited for that to arrive, but you know, we're just YOLOing it, I guess. Lexi, oh sorry, Spooky says, I remember listening to this song while building my Titanic on stream. Oh, yeah. I have used this playlist for like a long ass time, but I do try and add to it. More recently we've been listening to like Minecraft vibes though, since we've been playing our hardcore, which I will be continuing by the way. Just on a little bit of a keyboard hype at the minute. Lexi says, gonna have to invest in a good PC, not just for gaming but for music prod as well. Ooh. Yeah, you should definitely do that. I feel like the Macs are the ones for like music production, art production things. They're usually a bit better, but they're an expensive breed, the Macs, and you cannot game on them. So I think as long as you have a PC that's like mid and decent, like you can pick them up for not too much. Especially if you went like second-hand as well. If money was a thing, you know? You can always get them on second-hand for a good deal. This one is like being orky. Doesn't want to come out. Come on now. Come on. He's like, I want to lie in. No, it's time to get up. It's not fair, row 5 gets to lie in and I have to get up at 7 in the morning. Yeah, well, row 5 will have to get themselves ready as well. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, I've gone delirious with the keyboard switches. Some of these are definitely a bit broken now, not gonna lie. Most of them are fine though. Spooky says playing some Need for Speed. Who? By the way, might need to head to the mall to get an adapter, but also use some of my Christmas money. Oh, hell yeah. What kind of adapter are you looking for? Riveting information, I'm sure. The last adapter that I had to buy was so I could, basically my aux cable, not the cable but the port on the PC broke, like the music input. So I had to buy a USB one, which did actually fix my issue for a lot less money than sending my PC in for a repair. So I was glad about that. Alright, it's looking actually pretty good in there. It's not too mucky. I was afraid that it would be like filth central, but it's not actually too bad. It's actually alright. I can't wait to show you the switches that we're going to use. I was almost going to show you guys, but like, I feel like it's like, you know, it's a nice surprise. It does feel a bit sad not to have the VTuber today. Obviously my camera's being used. Hello everybody. Pat. Yeah, my camera's being used, so I couldn't do the VTuber. I was trying to think of a way that I can show Yuki later as well, without showing me, because I don't really want to be on stream, to be honest. It's way out of my comfort zone. I don't mind my hands, but anything else, I'd rather not. Come on now, don't play me like this. There we go. It's weird kind of trying to do this with like both hands, because I'm not left-handed, so it's like quite precise. Loki is here! Hello Loki! I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good Christmas. Doing great, thank you. I mean, I'm quite tired from the Christmas celebrations. And we're just doing this keyboard currently. This is the GMMK2. God, look at my nail. It's like rubbing all of my nail varnish off. It does actually hurt my finger a little bit as well, just from certain angles. Just so you all know, I'm in great pain, so I hope you're enjoying yourselves. No, I'm just kidding. Only a little bit of pain. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yes, it would be a lot less pain if I'd have just bought myself a tool, but I did not. I need somewhere to put these. Is that ASMR for you guys? I do need something else to put those in there. I'm gonna run out of room very quickly. Alright, let me go and grab something else to put those in. Again, I will be back momentarily. Hello again. Speaker says, sorry about that. Playing multiplayer so I can't pause, no worries, we all know the troubles of that. Trying to get an adapter that will allow me to connect my webcam. Sorry, my Wacom drawing tablet screen to my Surface Pro. Well, I wish you luck with that. And Spooky says your hands look pretty. Thank you. I honestly don't see a problem with my friend. Thank you. I mean, they're fine. Just to get like anxious to be perceived, if that makes sense. Which it might not. But basically, people looking at me makes me feel nervous. Not the best trait for someone who also likes to stream and make friends and be entertaining. But it is what it is. I appreciate the compliment though. On my hands. Ooh, lovely hands. Yeah, well, I was gonna say makeup. My nails are a little bit scuffed, but whatever. Spooky says, Ash, that's their problem. You're so right. I wish I could tell that to my brain. Maybe one day. I mean, hey, you've been there since the start. I used to not even be able to use the microphone, hell, you know? Oh, I saved this bit for ASMR. Are you ready? This might be like horribly loud. I brought over my cute little gingerbread cup for the switches because I think we need a bit more room. Don't worry about it. So Spooky, yeah, well, I will try my best not to, my friend. I'll try my best not to. But yeah, I will try and get a Yuki on the stream later, so watch out for that, because it is a rare occurrence that I show him live. But I will try to, if he'll let me anyway. Oh! We're almost halfway done, and I can see some big pieces of debris in the middle, right? Oh, let's get that out. So I've been playing a first-person shooter game for the first time since Overwatch, called The Finals, and it's actually pretty fun. Like, I don't like shooters if they're too just close to like reality, if that makes sense. If it's just like, oh, it's just guns, then I'm not gonna really like care about it if it's just guns. But this one kind of has knives as well, which I like that. Makes it a little bit more interesting. It's also got a healer class. It's got the tank healer DPS thing going on, which I always like in a video game. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's like 3v3 is what I'm playing at the minute. So I also like that. I don't really like battle royale style games, and it seems like all the shooters over the past few years have just been Fortnite, PUBG clones, you know? All do battle royale. I'm just sick of it. I just don't really enjoy that. So yeah, no, that's been really fun. I don't know if anyone in the audience there likes their FPS, but if you do, I would say give it a shot. It is free. The cosmetics are shit unless you want to open your wallet, which I do not, but yeah, they are there. They're like £17 for a skin, which if you ask me is ridiculous, but that seems to be what they're all doing now. But the game itself is free. Again, it's called The Finals, so if anybody out there is into first-person shooters, I would say I rate that one so far. Frustrates me a little bit, but they all do. Anyway, I hope you guys like my new desk mat. I'll just lift this up and show you, because it's super cute. My boyfriend got me this amongst plenty of other things, including my microphone, for Christmas. But look, it's little sharkies! Just trying to like frantically move all of my shit to show you it. Isn't that adorable? Little sharkies! I love it. It makes me stupidly happy for just a desk mat. Alright. I was gonna turn on the directional audio for the stream, just in case you have headphones on, so you could like hear all the keys and ASMR directional audio. We are halfway through this board. Well, we're halfway through removing the caps, removing the switches on this board anyway. We're not halfway through the board. We'll be halfway through the board when they're all off, essentially. I don't know how I'm gonna get that out. With great difficulty is the answer. And this one. Sorry, you can't see. It's these ones with the brackets above and below, because I can't get in there, so I have to get in there instead, just because there's Ponyo vibes. Oh my god, you're so right. Yeah, you're right. I love it even more now. I fucking love Ponyo, man. Such a good little film. So cute. Come on, everybody, help me with this switch. I can't get it out on my own. It's not working. I'm getting annoyed with it. Has my music stopped, or is it just at the end of it? Nope, it stopped. It likes to do that, YouTube, doesn't it? It's like, oh, you haven't like poked YouTube's tab in a while, so that must mean that you're not there? That you're not just listening to music while gaming or whatever? Like, no, I'm here listening. Actively here. Oh my god, it's so close to being out, but it won't. Come out, little switch. I'm gonna hurt my hands doing this. There we go. Stubborn little fucker, wasn't it? This one should be a bit easier since you can get in like the front and the back. It's just the sides don't have this like curve to them that I'm able to get in, you know, and I can't slide. Oh wait. Some of these are dreadful to try and get out. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm never gonna trust TikTok again. Oh, you can totally take switches out really easily without a switch puller. Just use this fucking tweezer. They only used one as well. How they did that. Mad lads. I mean, it's doable, don't get me wrong, but they're like, oh, sometimes it's hard to get hold of a switch puller and you can totally just use tweezers, don't even buy one. It's like, well, I wouldn't give that advice. I'd say you can use tweezers if you're literally have no other option. I wouldn't want to do this again though. That being said, I'm not. That one went flying! I don't know if you saw that. That one went absolutely flying. Went on a magic carpet ride with Aladdin, that one. Ah, where? Sorry. Really hurt. Speaker says, alright, now I'm gonna play a bit of Kerbal Space Program. Maybe even Kerbal Space Program 2. Have fun. Hope it's good. Ow, this is getting a bit difficult for my fingers because it keeps like kind of hurting here and here. To be honest, it's like I have to put so much pressure on it that it just like ends up skidding across these, like all the brackets, and it kind of hurts. But I'm trying to be fast because I don't have all the time in the world today. I wanted to stop at 10 and it's already 9:15 and I'm not even, well, I am halfway through the board. Well, no I'm not. Halfway through removing them. But I don't think it'll take nearly as long. Well, actually I don't know. I don't know. We might have to go till 10:30 or 11 maybe even. we'll have to wait and see how long it takes. But I'm quite glad that I decided to do this in a separate stream to lubing the old switches, because I fear that stream may take quite a while. I don't know what the hell to do with these switches, by the way, when I'm done with this. I have absolutely no idea what to do with them. Do I just hoard them or chuck them? I don't know. Sell them? Who cares? I don't know if anyone's gonna buy them. Half, like, broken switches from me absolutely being so feral trying to get them out of the board in the first place. Yeah, this music definitely gives me, like, flashbacks now to, like, my first streams. Oh. Love it. Spooky hates pulling keys out of boards as well. Not as much as I do. I'm in pain, in physical, actual pain. But we are near the end now. 2 rows left. I think I'm getting quicker at it, if I dare say. In fact, I might turn it round. Might be a little bit easier way to go about it at this point. You guys cannot see that end though. See, I feel like I'm just warping the housing on these as I'm like forcing them out of here with these tweezers. It does just feel like sometimes they like snap or crack or like bend a little bit. Although this way seems to be working out a little bit easier actually. About half the time anyway. Oh, it's starting to hurt my back though. Just take a little stretch. Sorry about that. The angle is a little bit difficult to get, like, both you and I sort of in the same area. Because obviously it's at a bit of an angle for me, and it's starting to hurt my back because I'm like this, you know, whereas it would be better for me if I could be like this, but it's alright. The camera situation is always tough for the keyboard stream since I don't have like a mount. I've got a tripod, but I don't have an overhead mount, which would be ideal, you know, if it could be like here. But I have no such thing available to me, so I just had to like basically balance it on my old SLR tripod, which is all I've really got. Some of these are really, honestly, nasty to try and get out. It's actually hurting my hands now. This is not a girl's hobby hour. No, I pushed it back in. Wrong way, sir, wrong way. Ah. See, some of them just lift right out, and some of them just stick like you wouldn't fucking believe. And then when they fly out and like the fucking leverage causes you to yeet your finger straight into a pin. I just cut my little finger there. My little fingers look like red sausages after this. Going back to the other method. No, I'm not. This is worse. That's worse. That's worse. This is the worst row. This is the worst row I've come across, everybody. Oh my god. That one went somewhere on the floor. Hopefully the cat's not awake. He's not. He's fast asleep. Good. See, this one's just fully warping before it even wants to come out of the bloody base. It's crazy. That one was like fully warped. I don't get this. How the fuck are you actually... How are you meant to do this? I'm curious. What does this look like if you're not just DIYing, crazying it with tweezers like an absolute psycho? Probably looks a lot more like satisfying. We're on the last two little bastards now, guys. Last one. Last one. This is pain. That actually fucking hurt my hands, guys. Shaking a little bit. Spooky says KSP looks so much more prettier with its visuals than OG KSP. It's pretty much how you're doing it, Raz. It's painful. Yeah, I know. I need to get myself a switch puller. See, I'll have a look at what I ordered that's coming supposedly tomorrow, because I'm not sure. I'll have to go through history. Ooh. Is there no, seriously no Amazon bookmarks there? Oh my god. I'm not sure what I ordered now. That looks like it could be a switch puller. Let's see. Keycaps, puller, switch, clamp, stem holder, loop, pen. We might have to do this again. Unless... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's actually a switch puller in that kit. Oh. But it's called keyboard switch puller kit. This is keycap puller, not switch puller. I mean, this one wouldn't have worked. It wasn't the right size. The other one looks like it might work here. Alright, let's see here. We'll just give this a little scrub up, because there are some areas that could do with it, if I'm being honest. I'm also going to go and drain the keycaps in the kitchen, because their little bath will be done by now. And I'll just dance the brush through here. As you can see, I'm just trying to get all of these cleaned. It's a little bit difficult to do it horizontally though, because the debris doesn't come out if you do it while it's flat. So I'll just do that real quick. There we go. So here's all of our switches. That's one full keyboard full of switches. So you can see there's quite a lot of them in there. I'm not sure if we'll be able to actually reuse those or sell them or anything, because, well, some of them are kind of broken now, I think. Well, not really, just the housing, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to go and drain our lovely keycaps, and I'll be right back. Hello, hello! I can see Rock Boys has joined us just at the right time, Rock Boys. We're about to take a look at our brand new switches here for our lovely GMMK 2 keyboard, which you can see here, which we're working on today. I hope you're doing well, Rock. Hope you had a good Christmas and everything. Right then, let's show you guys these switches, because they are, well, I dropped the info, but they are absolutely gorgeous. Look at these fellas. Alright, I'll get one out. Can't wait to show you these. They look so good. They really do. I'm trying to get it to focus here. I guess that it won't. But they are so cool looking, and they sound great too. They are so quiet and gorgeous sounding. I absolutely love them. Pretty sure they sit that way. Oops. Well, they bloody won't if I drop them all, will they? Oh, I don't know where that's gone, actually. I'll have to find that one later. Hopefully I've got enough to account for that. Oh my goodness. Absolutely no idea where that one went. Oh shit. Well, but I think I know which way up they go, considering that I've just been pulling them all out. I'm sure they go that way. Seems like it. Oh, those are going to sound so good. I cannot wait. In fact, I might just pull them out because I don't think you guys want to hear rustling every time we pull a switch. So these colours are going to fit really, really well with my board, everybody. As you can see at the start of the stream, we're going for a sort of light mint sort of vibe, sort of greeny, light green kind of vibes. Rock says, how was your Christmas? I had a really good one, thank you very much. Actually one of the better ones in recent memory. Had a lot of fun with it. It was lovely, just saw my mum and my stepdad, and yeah, it was fun. How was yours? So this is, I dare say, the easiest part of this process. I already love how they look in there, to be honest, everybody. Oh, they look so good. Keyboard's looking nice and clean as well on the most part. Just gotta make sure that the pins are straight before you pop that in, and obviously make sure the orientation is the right way. I'm not so scared of this as I used to be. I'm gearing up to... So the next stream where we're going to lube our other switches from our other keyboard, we'll be taking them apart much as we did today. And then we'll be actually taking apart the switch itself and lubricating the insides so that they sound more silent, which is something that I appreciate. The keyboard is when it sounds nice, and this one is going to sound nice. It's gonna sound good. I'm very, very excited to give these switches a full go on my keyboard, actually. I think when we do the sound test, I might even take my headset off just so I can hear it in its full glory, no pun intended, from the glorious. Okay, I'll stop. I hope that I can find that switch that fell. Actually, I might just try and find it right now. I think it actually just yeeted into oblivion, guys. I think it actually just like went to another dimension whenever it fell off my desk, because I can't see it anymore. Yep, I think it just disappeared to, who knows, Mars or somewhere. Oh, you see, that one didn't want to go in. Ah, good example. The pin is bent. I don't know if you can see this. This pin is bent, so what I'm going to do is just push that back with my fingernail and give it another whirl. There we are, that's gone in now. Sometimes with switches you just need to give them a little bit of extra help. You see some of them are a bit crunchy, which you might remember from building the mini-cat. Some of them do just sound a bit crunchy, but apparently that's alright. Nothing to worry about, allegedly. Ah, that one doesn't want to go in either. Another case of a bent pin. So, then we've just got to give it a little extra helping hand. Oh, these switches are so pretty. I think this one, oh no. I think this one might have a bit of a bent pin syndrome as well. Yeah, it does. That one's not so easy to fix because it's actually curved. Let's see if I can just fix that with my nail. Seems okay. The only thing I really am worried about is turning it back on and hoping that it still works. Because if it doesn't, then I don't know what to do, but it should work fine. The thing about keyboards is they're pretty robust. I actually had, when I first got Yuki, on my first mechanical keyboard was a Corsair RGB Strafe. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's not swappable like this one. This one is called hot swappable, which means I can pull these out and put them back in, do what I want with it, and really customize the board. That if it's just a pre-build that's not hot swappable, then obviously you can't do that. So the switches would be soldered in place. So that's whenever they melt like metal to hold and bond something in place. So we're already onto set 2. So I do think we'll have enough actually, which is great. I was worried for a second that we wouldn't when I lost that other one, but it looks like it won't really matter too much. I can't seem to get into that. Oh, scissors. Just here. Don't really want to destroy the bloody box. The stickers are quite intense. Wow, most intense sticker of my life. Please let me in. Yeah. Guess my fingers are weak because they're in pain from all of this. Alright, let's just clean up a little bit on this desk, shall we? Oh, I do absolutely love the boxes that these come in. Don't know how well you can see it on stream, but it's got a sort of hollow effect on all the box there. Some information on the back there. I just think they're so cool. I've really gotten into my keyboards over the last year or so. If I put it like this, you guys may be able to see it a little bit easier there. I guess we don't really need those. Unless we want to be fancy. Should we be fancy with the switches? Yes. I think this is what this is for, actually. Oh, yes. May as well use my fancy tool. I can already tell they're going to sound so good. And the thing is as well, in the future, whenever they start to lose their touch, so it were, so to speak, so they might sound a little bit more clicky rather than the softness that we have now with the open factory lubricant that's on there. When they start to sound like a little bit clickier in the future, we can just yank them back out. Hopefully with a little bit more style than care than we yanked out the reds, because these ones were actually really expensive. Well, we can pull them out, take them apart and re-lube them, and they'll be probably even better than they sound right now. So basically I've just got all the keycaps drying in the drying in the kitchen is what I was trying to say. Jesus, my brain isn't working. I'm really tired from the Christmas celebrations, to be fair, so that doesn't help me not being able to string a sentence together. The keycaps are drying in the kitchen, so we'll bring those through in a minute. And we'll just make sure that they're all nice and dry before we put them back in the board. Oops, because we don't want any leakages. Anything like that. As you can see, I'm just manipulating the pins a little bit on some of these where they're a bit stiff and don't want to go in. Just have to give them a little tickle and then they'll go back in. Just have to make sure that your pins are straight. Now these are, I think, 2 pins, which these also are 2 pins. So you may or may not be able to see there and there are 2 little pins, and then you've got this sort of central post in the middle that holds it all in place. And some different switch pins will have 3, some will have 5, these ones seem to have 2. So it all just basically depends, and well, you'd have to look into it if you were going to buy a keyboard which would fit which, and I'm just learning, so I'll basically just always make sure that whatever base that I get can support my switches. But usually if you have a 5-pin base, which this I think is, because if you look inside there's 5 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they will actually usually fit switches with only 2 or 3 pins, but it can support with up to 5. So yeah. Just hoping that the caps dry off quickly enough, so I don't want to be putting wet keycaps on top of my brand new keyboard. But if they won't dry out in time, maybe we could try and manually dry them ourselves, or I could just put a little picture in Discord when I'm done putting those back on. I feel like it would be a shame not to see that happen on the stream though. Oh no, that one didn't like life. See, you can really feel it when it doesn't want to go in, everybody. You really can. So it's just kind of about learning, you know, what's the correct pressure that you should feel it sink in, and when are you pushing too. So I'm pushing too hard on that one, and I can see that's bent a little bit. So you just got to pull that fella back out and straighten him up. Pull his little collar straight and put him back in. Should be alright. Whenever you're inserting them, it's important to make sure that it's as flat and flush as possible whenever you're trying to feed it back into the board itself. Otherwise you try and push that fella in wonky and it's not going to work. You're going to bend your pins then. It is good practice just to give it a quick look before you put it in, just to see if the pins are straight actually. You can save yourself a little bit of a jump scare when it doesn't quite want to go in. You think, oh god, is it broken my keyboard? Because these things are not cheap. Like, this is not a cheap hobby. This is something that I can only really afford to do probably like once a year. It took me a year since last year to decide first of all on what to have on this board, and then to actually get it all at a decent price and actually be able to afford it as well. All took about a year. So I bought the base first, and then I bought the caps, which weren't very expensive because I'm not fussy about where my caps come from. Some people are. I am not. And then for the switches it took me a long time to decide which ones I wanted. It took me, yeah, like maybe 6 months to decide which ones I actually wanted to put on this board, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go for just colour, because that would be a bit silly, because I really wanted to make sure it was one that I thought felt good and sounded amazing. So I've gone basically mainly for sound, mainly for the sound that I want to hear, which is a soft, slick sort of press. Is what I want to feel and hear on my boards, so that's kind of the sort that I researched into getting, and that's what we've ended up with, of course, the Glorious Lynx switches, which I love them. That does not want to go in, no, not. Okay. Down to our last set of switches now. So we should have a few left over, which is always good to have. Except if you're me, and then you put them in a safe place and then promptly forget where your safe place is, aka probably somewhere in my wardrobe. I think this is going to sound amazing though when it's done. Oh, that one was crispy and crunchy. I did not really like the sound of that one. I don't know if you guys heard that one. That was like a fucking Rice Krispie cake. I was trying to put that one in the wrong way just to see if it would. Of course it doesn't. So if you don't really know which way up to put them, I guess you could just try it and see what happens. That's not the best advice in the world ever. I feel like this camera is getting like worse and worse as the stream goes on, to be honest. What's going on there? Oh well, whatever. I'm not that far away from being done now with the stream for today. Like I said, it's not going to be a particularly long one today, but yeah, once I'm done with the keyboard streams, we'll go back to Minecraft. I was also thinking of playing a little bit of Pokemon on the stream there, maybe even some Animal Crossing, maybe even some of the finals, which is like a FPS game. But well, I'm really not very good at games like that, and being watched like doesn't feel like it would help, but I could try it if it would be like entertaining. Because I felt like that about Phasmo, and those were some of my funniest streams, I think, with Render and Shaded there. There were some good streams. So maybe it's best if I just like face my fears a little bit. Play some FPS on stream. If anyone would like to see that, do let me know. Yeah, this one's just kind of like a chill post-Christmas, winding down before the new year, doing a couple of keyboard chill streams, and have a nice shiny new keyboards ready for the new year. Okay, we're down to the final 4 switches now. I'm not going to give you a sound test until all the keycaps are on. Much as I actually do want to hear it, I want to hear it with the caps. So let me just place these little last 2 fellas in there. Grab some caps, make sure they're nice and clean and dry. There we are. You can save these switches, so I've still actually got 7 left, and one that flew off under the desk somewhere, which I'm sure will turn up at some point. So I will just grab the keycaps. Also, these come with a funny little sticker. Look at that. It's a Lynx. Usually you get a bearded man because Glorious's logo is like a bearded dude. I'll show you it actually. That's the Glorious logo there. Tidy that up a little bit while we're here. Beautiful. It's all looking pretty clean now, if I do say so. Oh, it just suits the board so well, this colour. I'm sure you all agree. Even with no lights on and no caps, it just looks fucking great. I absolutely love that. Alright. I will go and grab the the caps, the Totoro caps, and hope that they're dry. And then we can put those back on, and we should be all done here for today. That shouldn't take too long. So yeah, let me go and do that. I'll put the stream on BRB for now. I won't be long. See you soon. Alrighty, back with our caps, which they seem dry to me, so Spooky says, sorry for the long delay reply, I had a good one. GG. Yeah, GG from Kiki's Delivery Service. That plushie you got is adorable. I love it. It is so cute. Right, these caps, they're not entirely dry, so guess what I'll have to do is, oh, maybe I should grab a Q-tip for this. I don't know if this is safe to put them on while they're still like wet. Well, they're not like soaking. They definitely aren't dry though. What do you guys think? Spooky says, now you have a new mic, I'm thinking we're going to be able to hear Yuki more clearly now. Yeah, potentially. I'm not sure about this, if I should put these on or not, because they are still quite wet. I can't Google it because I've got no keyboard. I have to look it up on my phone. It's not my room, my keyboard. I'd rather just like wait and put a picture up for you guys if not. That would ruin the reveal though. Yeah, I don't want them to be damaged. Hope the keycaps have a nice bathy. Well, they did, but they're not like fully dried. I tried to have it so that they would be. I think it's best to dry them. I don't disagree with you, but I did want to give you an audio. This might have to do. Hang on. I'll find a dry one. That one's dry. It's gonna sound so nice. Spooky says, one time I was on a Discord call, I had a friend who poured his water on the keyboard and it killed his keyboard. It will have dried out. The thing about keyboards is they're extremely, extremely robust. There isn't really that much going on in them. It's literally just a chip board, a case, a power supply, a small one, and then switches and caps. It's kind of it. So like, Yuki actually poured water, not water, he poured an entire orange juice glass all over my old Corsair keyboard, and it did die for a bit, don't get me wrong, but we left it on the radiator for like a couple of weeks and it kind of miraculously came back to life. So this is kind of how it's going to sound. I don't really know how I can show you because these caps are still very much wet. So I'm actually not going to put them on. Like, F5 is pretty dry. But I don't know if you can hear it. I think they sound amazing. Oh, I can't wait to get them on. But what I might do, guys, is actually, if I just like wait for them to dry and then put them on, and then at the start of next stream I can give you guys a sound test, because next stream we're going to be doing keyboard stuff as well, I think, like I said. So I think, yeah, what I'll do for now, we'll just do a little light display. So I'll show you what it looks like with the lights. But yeah, we'll wait till next time for the caps to go on again. But yeah, I'll give you a little look around here. So as you can see, they look pretty damn nice. I don't know if it's like, no, Spooky, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. I'll just have to do it at the beginning of next stream. It's alright. It's not so much fun watching me put caps back on anyway, and you'll still get a good sound test, like I said, at the beginning of next stream. But yeah, it's been super fun. I'll see if I can figure out a way to show you guys little kitty cat, little Mr. Kitty Cat. If you give me a little minute to figure that out, and then I'll end the stream there. Nice, yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? Oh, I'm very pleased with it. It's a little hard to see with the lights on for you guys, but it does look actually really good with the lights. I was worried because they're closed back, I think, that you wouldn't be able to see very much of the lights. But it does actually look sick, yeah. I'm very pleased with how that looks. So next time, I don't know if you can hear it. It's sort of how it sounds, but next time with the caps on, I'll give you a proper sound test for that. So let me go and grab the cat, and then we'll say goodbye. So, I don't know if you can still hear me, but I've just put him on my chair. So, let's show you him. Here he is. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Little Yuki. Hi. Say hello to stream. It's a little bit difficult to show him, because he's a bit camera shy. What if we spin him round? There you go. Looking gorgeous on stream there, Yuki. He is a little bit tired, as you can see. He's got his little paw on my leg just there. Yes. I'm tired. Yes, you on stream? Oh, we dropped something. That's alright though, that happens, doesn't it, Yuki? I can't read the screen, but I'm sure everybody's enjoying seeing little darling baby little Yuki. Well, he's like 4 years old now, but he's still my baby. You on the stream? Yeah, you on the stream? I think he's a little confused as to why I put him here. I can stand here and hold it for as long as you want. You can see my little socks as well. Alright guys, I think that we'll leave it there. I have to try and end the stream now somehow. But Yuki's at the point where he's trying to play with the wires now. So yeah, I'll just stick that back on there. But yeah, if you did join me today, I don't know if you can even hear me actually. If you did join me today, oh, I very much appreciate it. And so does little Yuki. Don't you? See if we can get him. Yeah. We both say a very big thank you for coming. And I hope you had fun with me. I'm sorry we didn't get to put the caps on stream, but I promise we'll do a good job of that off stream. Won't we, Yuki? Yuki's gonna help me. And yeah, we'll get them on And next time on stream, next stream, I'm not sure when it'll be. It might be tomorrow. I'll let you know in the Discord. Probably tomorrow, if not soon. TM. So yeah, we'll do our little sound test next time. All right. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do very much appreciate it, and it's always good to see you guys. And yeah, thanks for giving my mic a chance and giving my keyboard stream a chance, as I know it's not up everyone's alley, but I still think it's pretty fun. The VOD will be available for a bit on Twitch, and I'll upload it on YouTube as soon as possible. I will be uploading the Minecraft streams on YouTube as well soon. So yeah, till next time, keep an eye on the disc. I can't type it in because my keyboard's not there. If someone can type in the Discord, that would be fab. If not, it's fine. It should be in the About Me section if you can't find it in chat. So, till next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye from me and Yuki. Goodbye. Thank you, Spooky. Alright, see you later, guys. Bye bye.